So I guess you could say this is somewhat my studio. I'm doing some things to it. I'm gonna start doing more of these videos where I'm gonna let you see some scenery, even though people still enjoy the fade to black texture. When I do these videos, but I decided to give you guys some color. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fixing the room up. What I'm doing is the theme is like what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to figure out um, how I'm gonna do the layout, but you're gonna start seeing more videos like this, more videos from, inside the lab, or as they say, where all the magic happens. Actually, don't no magic happens over here because I really don't like having people where I rest my head at. But I will let you know there are quite a few weapons in this particular room, but it is what it is though. But nevertheless, um, so Terence Crawford wins the coin toss. Now, me myself, I've never, paid that much attention to these type of situations about ring walks and who get to come out first and who gets introduced first. But due to the fact that the degenerate and classless ghetto ratchet behavior, primarily by the Errol Spence butt boys, I decided to do this video, and I decided to have some fun. And the funny thing is, um, on Saturday, the Errol Spence Fun Boys may take the biggest L of their life because a lot of these dudes' channels are on the line. A lot of these dudes have been very quiet, you know, since the fight came to fruition. And basically, they're only going to come out of hiding and they're only going to pop off at the mouth if Errol Spence wins this fight. But I look at how fake, and shout out to World Combat Sports. He touched on this, and I'm gonna touch on the final press conference and what Terence Crawford said in regards to, hey, let's not act like animals, because I'm glad it took Terence Crawford to say that, because basically his sentiments have been exactly what I've been seeing for the last few years. But you have a bunch of fake pro-black dudes who have sat up there and demeaned this man, um, degraded this man, treated him like he was a second-class citizen when it came to being a fanboy of Errol Spence, and have the audacity to be sitting up saying you pro-black, but then you ridiculed this man, him, his family, people affiliated with him, to elevate another dude. But you claim to be pro-black and you for the community. And this is why I started to like distance myself from these people, because at the end of the day, I started to see who these dudes really were, from people that I used to be affiliated with, who I was once all right with, but now I just don't even choose to affiliate myself with them. And I'm not gonna say their names because, like I said before, I don't believe in giving people free publicity. But at the end of the day, um, the Errol Spence Fun Boys take another L because Terence Crawford gets to decide who gets to come out first, who gets to get introduced first. And I love it that Terence Crawford, like I said, he didn't sit up here and listen to these dudes that were sitting up here talk about take the 80-20 or take the 70-30, and make the fight. Terence Crawford is guaranteed you know, um, from my knowledge, he's guaranteed a 8-figure payday because he believed in himself and he believed in his brand, and he didn't sit up there and let himself be allowed to accept some fake ass famous Amos nigga deal, because that's the problem. But then these are the same people that sit up there and say that we should know our worth. But then these are the same people that sat up there and told another black man he should devalue himself to another black man. And like I said before, it is what it is, and I enjoy doing these videos because the thing is, people are sitting up wondering, who am I referencing? Well, take a guess. You should already know. But I just sat up there and just listened to this garbage. These Negroes with these hidden agendas that were trying to play the black community up against each other. And like I said before, it's just been shameful these past few years. And I'm glad Terence Crawford didn't listen to these cornballs talking about he should just take the 70-30 or take what Errol Spence gives him and all this stuff because Errol Spence the bigger draw. Interesting. Something real interesting happened earlier today. I think Terence Crawford is more popular than Errol Spence. Now, everybody knows I'm not the biggest Eminem fan in the world, not as of the past 15 years, because like I said before, Eminem to me hasn't made any good music in like almost 20 years. Yeah, he sells a lot of records, but doesn't mean his records are good. But it was kind of funny. Terence Crawford was saying that he would be interested in Eminem walking him to the ring. Hey, I don't have no problem with that. I've said this before. I don't have no problem if you like Eminem, but don't tell me that I have to say he's my personal GOAT, because he isn't. Terence Crawford is an Eminem fan. That's, hey, more power to him. Doesn't change the fact that I'm still a fan of Terence Crawford. And the funny thing was, Eminem responded saying that Terence Crawford is one of his favorite fighters. Very interesting. Now, whether you like Eminem or not, Eminem is one of the most popular, most recognizable people on the planet. And that's just real talk. He's one of the most famous people on the planet. You can make an argument about who more famous, him or Snoop Dogg. I say Snoop Dogg is a little more famous than Eminem, even though Eminem has globally sold more records than Snoop Dogg. But nevertheless, got one of the biggest rappers, and he is, saying that Terence Crawford is his favorite fighter. That speaks volumes. Now, I'm not going to use this to further humiliate the Errol Spence Fun Boys, but I found that very interesting. And if Eminem does show up to walk Terence Crawford to the ring, yeah, that's going to be even bigger. But yeah, Eminem responded, which I may do a solo video. But like I said, I'm enjoying this. I laughed at the fact that people were saying that nobody knew who Terence Crawford was and all this kind of stuff. He's not as famous. He's not the draw Errol Spence is and all this kind of stuff. It looked more and more like Terence Crawford is the draw versus Errol Spence. Now, I know some of you Errol Spence fans are in denial. You're somewhere gritting your teeth and balling your fist up going, ooh, I can't stand Town Biz, or I don't like Town Biz. It's fine with me, because like I said, it's a lot of you niggas I don't like. So the feeling is mutual. Like I said, as long as you don't want to run up on me, you can say whatever you want to say about me. As long as you don't make an attempt to try to physically harm me, you'll be okay. But this is just getting more laughable by the minute. I'm just having so much fun with it. This is just getting, like I said, this is just getting more laughable by the minute at the Errol Spence Fun Boys. You got them sitting up putting out fake videos. Like, I really don't want to go into how Team Spence has behaved, and particularly Derek James. You know, people get mad talking about they checking people because they picked Terence Crawford and all this stuff. Have I checked anybody or tried to check anybody or got mad about anybody that picked Errol Spence to win? Have you seen me making any videos? I've just made videos saying that from what I see, a lot of people were going with Terence Crawford to win this fight. I'm not going to make no video about Terence Crawford getting picked against. or Errol Spence, getting picked against by certain content creators and all that kind of stuff. But I'm saying most of the boxing aficionados, boxing trainers, ex fighters, current fighters, from what I see, a lot of them are going with Terence Crawford. But I'm not finna make no video about Errol Spence gets mad at somebody or Errol Spence check somebody, Terence Crawford check somebody for picking. I mean, come on, I'm better than that. Like people talking about Errol Spence, and I'm gonna say something else, man. For people that's sitting up making videos about Errol Spence checking people for picking Terence Crawford, that kind of shows immaturity. Just like Errol Spence was sitting up there arguing with a fan about getting called goldfish, I wouldn't even be responding to stuff like that. You know, I just wouldn't. You shouldn't even be responding to stuff like that. You shouldn't even care about stuff like that. And that's just real talk. It just got to be said. But that's what these dudes try to do. Errol Smith's gonna get mad at anybody that show love towards Terence Crawford that happen to be a fan of Terence Crawford. But I understand. That's what I went through because I was actually a fan of Errol Spence, and I still like Errol Spence. But just to see how you had people like trying to ostracize you and make you feel like you some kind of Uncle Tom if you say you support Terence Crawford and you a fan of Terence Crawford, something is seriously wrong with these people. And that's just real talk. You need to ask yourself who's the real coon. You mad because you expect me to not be a fan of Terence Crawford? I just have to strictly be part of the Errol Spence fan club. Listen, I'm gonna make this very clear. If I have to be part of a group, or organization, a clique that tell me I have to specifically support one fighter, in particularly one black fighter, then I'm gonna be honest with you. Fuck your organization and fuck you. And if you got a problem with me saying that, and if you think I'm talking about a specific organization, a group, or whatever, that's your problem. I've said this once, and I'm gonna say it again. Nobody tells me, nobody tells me what fighter I can support. Nobody tells me what type of content to put out. If I want to support Terence Crawford and be a fan of Terence Crawford, that's my God-given right. Who in the hell is you to tell me? And I'm gonna be honest with you. If you sitting up having an attitude because I didn't want to be a Team Spence extremist, then that says a lot about your character. And that sounds like you are emotionally detached from reality, and you're emotionally unstable. Kind of dangerous, man, and at the same time kind of creepy. Just got to be said, man. That's kind of weird, man. That's kind of weird. That's kind of creepy. Oh man, I got an attitude because he won't be a air. But and that's how some of these dudes have acted. Now they may sit up there and try to say that ain't the truth and that ain't how it is. Oh, it's like that, and it's been like that. But it's funny, like I said before, you guys lost when trying to tell Terence Crawford how much money you think he should take, like y'all then boxed. Like I said, I done seen a lot of these dudes, man. A lot of these dudes look like they haven't seen a gym in like 25 years. A lot of these dudes look like they get exercise from basically lifting up a spoon to put, the, eat some ice cream. A lot of these dudes got, you know what I'm saying, stomachs like wider than a tire. You know what I'm saying? I lost a little bit of my you know what I'm saying, I'm getting back in shape, but I'm finna get the abs back, but C19 messed a lot of things up. So, but man, I don't look. I'll put it to you this way, man. I ain't got one of them. I ain't got one of them pot bellies and stuff. You don't see my stomach all the way hanging out of my shirt. I'm just saying, but these the same people that's sitting up here telling Terence Crawford, who fight for a living, how much money he should take. I mean, these dudes is just like I said, man. These dudes on here is just laughable, and they are pathetic. It's just got to be said. Like I said, these past few years has just been terrible. The erratic behavior. Like some of y'all niggas, man, for real, y'all need to go lay on that couch, man. In the words of the great late great Kevin Samuels, y'all need to seek therapy. For real. Y'all need to lay on that couch. Y'all need to lay on that couch and be like, doc, um, I've had a problem. Every day in the morning, I wake up and I just think about Errol Spence, and I hate anybody that's not a fan of Errol Spence. I mean, for real, y'all need therapy, man. I mean, some of y'all have that erotic, weird suspect behavior. It's like what Jamie Foxx said on his comedy special like many moons ago when he did that show in Oakland at the Paramount Theater, when he was referencing Prince, when he basically was saying that Prince can make you want to live an alternative lifestyle if you look into his eyes. That's how some of y'all Errol Spence fun boys act like. Like you see Errol Spence, you look into his eyes, you just like mesmerized. It's like you looked in Errol Spence's eyes, didn't you, huh? Yeah, yeah. You looked into his eyes, huh? Yeah. I looked into Errol Spence's eyes. And then the tattoos. He got me. Well, did he get me? Didn't get me. Because I'm right here. And like I said before, like I said, a lot of people's channels is gonna be doomed if Errol Spence don't pull this off. And like I said, a lot of you dudes are nervous. You shaking like a crap game, and who knows? Saturday you might hit snake eyes. You might crap out. Yeah, if Errol Spence don't pull this off, because all that stuff that you was talking leading up to this fight is just gonna finally like hit you dead in the face, like you've been actually punched yourself. And some of y'all channels is riding on Errol Spence's success on Saturday, where mine's isn't. So for the people that talk to all this stuff, you know, all these fake pro-black niggas, I know y'all nervous. Y'all nervous like Larry Fishburne from Boys in the Hood when he was, basically rubbing those two silver metal balls together, hoping that Trey was gonna be okay. Doughboy, let me out the car, man. Let me out the car. That's how y'all feeling too. That's how y'all been feeling these last couple of months since the fight got made. Y'all want to get out the car. Doe, Doe, Doughboy, let me out. Let me out. Hey, y'all try to get an early exit before y'all reach the destination. Cause like I said, y'all just nervous. Y'all nervous because y'all really spooked that y'all worst nightmare go happen. Doe, let me out. Let me out, man. Let me out, man. It's a few of these dudes that's out here. All they was talking the most. They was talking the highest, most shit. Now all of a sudden y'all try to get out the car. I'll keep y'all asses in the car. Go run that mission though. Go be on that mission. Don't try to get out the car now. Don't say no, let me out. that's 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 exactly what y'all doing. Nah, stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stay in the car. A lot of y'all that got out the car, man. A lot of y'all that ended that a lot of y'all that ended that Uber ride early. A lot of y'all a lot of y'all that ended that Uber ride early because y'all worried about what's gonna happen. And I know some people gonna disappear. I already know the excuses gonna be made. But see, here's the thing, man. Like I said, um, if Terence Crawford loses, like I said, I'll be okay. I'm gonna come here and give Errol Spence's props, good fight, all this kind of stuff. Um, if Terence Crawford wins, Terence Crawford gonna get his praise. But my thing is, if Terence Crawford wins, are y'all gonna give Terence Crawford the same praise that y'all giving the monster? In a way, in a new, whatever it should be in a new, you know. But nevertheless, doesn't matter what his name is. The dude is a hell of a fighter. So I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I can't wait to see what some of these people go have to say. I can't wait to see what some of these you know, least attorney. I just want to see what these fake internet um fake internet gym rat roided up Debo niggas gonna have to say if Earl Spence loses this fight. Just keep that same energy. I just want to see. You know, I want to see. I want to see what some of these Arnold Schwarzenegger niggas gonna do. I'm about to pump you up. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. If it bleeds, we can kill it. So I'm just saying, don't get to the chopper. No, duh. So I'm just keeping it a buck, man. Just keeping it a buck, man, for real. Like I said before, man. Don't look for an exit route right now, man. Just keep that same energy if Bud wins this fight. Yeah, I'm coming with the ether, man. I'm coming with the ether today, man. Yeah, everybody know that been on my channel, man. My roasting game is real good. I always had a Worcestershire sauce. The lemon pepper. You know what I'm saying, the garlic salt. In case I have to put somebody on the grill. You know what I'm saying. I didn't had to body a few people, but I don't even want to go back to that old town biz. But some of these dudes, they making me go that route because I'm just laughing because people thought that, and I just gotta say this, with black people that piss me off, it's this thing with black people, they think even when you do something wrong and you just say, hey man, I apologize and my bad, they think that they checked you or something and that you did something out of fear. Or these dudes think if you don't respond to them that you scared of them or something, or you just was taking the high road. But I'm responding to one black ass nigga now, two of them, and particularly when you was sitting up sending your little subliminal messages and stuff, when I saw you in certain places, now I'm letting you know, since you got the misconception that somebody was scared of you. I don't know what it is with some niggas with bald heads thinking that, like, people be quaking in their boots and stuff when they see them or something. I don't know. That don't work on me, man. And I don't know. And I don't keep thinking that. Hey, and another thing, keep thinking light skinned niggas ain't tough. That's all I got to say. Keep thinking light skinned niggas ain't tough. And I hate to even go that route. Just, I mean, since you think like that, just let you know. Just let you know. So, I mean, I'm out there. Anybody that follow me, I done been everywhere. I've been everywhere. I done been in Atlanta. I done been to Dallas. I done been to, you know what I'm saying? I done been to Philly. I done been all the places. I haven't been to New Orleans in a while, but I done been there before. I done been to Mobile, Alabama. I'm well traveled. The only place I ain't been to Chicago. But if I have some business in Chicago, I'll go to Chicago. But I'm just letting it be known, bro. Don't think I'm some internet dude. Like, for real. I'll be out there. Y'all know I done been to New York. So I'm just saying, I've been everywhere. But yeah, man, it had to be said, man. I had to put this out there like that. I mean, all I done seen is a bunch of whining. And like I said before, yeah, some of the Terrence Crawford fans can be a little erratic, but at the end of the day, for the most part, as Cannabis said on second round KO, He started it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all kind of started it, man. For real. Who is y'all to like question somebody's, you know, loyalty to the community and to the race and behind Errol Spence? Y'all make it look like Errol Spence is some some activist or something, man, that sit up there and participating in marches and all this stuff. I didn't know he was Errol X Spence, you know. And I don't even want to get deep into this. It's almost like y'all tried to do the new Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier thing where, you know, listen, I don't want to go deep into the Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier thing. I don't want to revisit that because at the end of the day, I'm cool with the Alis and stuff. So, you know, I'm cool with them. But one can make an argument about some of the stuff Muhammad Ali directed towards Joe Frazier should have been actually directed towards him. Some of the stuff he said about Joe Frazier. And I know he was trying to promote the fight and all that kind of stuff, but you know, come on, man. So I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Oh, appreciate the donation, man. Appreciate that. So, you know, but like I said, man, I could do this all day, man. So don't underestimate my roast game, man. Ask a few people what didn't happen when they didn't came after me. So I don't want to do that stuff. I don't even want to go back to being the old town biz because I feel like I didn't elevate it and I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I didn't grow out of that. But some of y'all gonna bring it back. It's a few people out there. Cause like I said, I've been real mad just thinking how some people were sitting up here actually like saying saying little fake innuendos, you know what I'm saying, making fake little references and stuff. But you know, it's cool. It's cool, you know, for real. Nobody can debo me. I promise you, you ain't gonna. I promise you. I promise you, you ain't gonna take my bike. I promise you, you ain't gonna pocket check me. You better have a motherfucking Luca on you. So for real, you better have one of them. You know what I'm saying. You better have one of them super, 50 round drums. Oh, by the way, man, I need to tell y'all Georgia boys and y'all Texas dudes, hey, when y'all be having them Glocks and stuff, stop putting them drums and them banana clips in your Glock and stuff because you messing up your barrel, man. You shifting your barrel. Okay, I know a little something about weapons, man. You gonna be, and it's gonna cost you your clapper to jam. Just stick to the regular 17. You know what I'm saying? Drums are for like high capacity, rifles. They ain't really. I know it look fancy when you put them 50 round drums and them Glocks and stuff, but at the end of the day, it'll mess up your barrel for real, and you're gonna have to keep changing out your barrel, and it's gonna shift it a little bit and bend it, or it's gonna jam, and you don't really want nothing to happen, and you have one of them. Look, like I said, it look cool, but just stick to your regular. You know what I'm saying? Just stick to your regular 17 round clip. Just give me all a word of advice. But yeah, I'll be back more later. Appreciate y'all tapping in. It's your boy Town. I'm out. Oh, I'm gonna let